hard at all, Ryan?
Yeah.
I knew it.
I didn't want to continue because my rib.
No,
But
listen.
it's okay.
Listen,
Yeah,
let
I think it's
me just tell you something. That type of shot is a hard one. You'd rather get hit on the chin.
Yeah, I would rather not.
You know, I know. And you did, and you got up.
Vengeance is mine. Ryan Garcia finally admits that he did quit in the Gervonta Tank Davis fight. Ooh, I got a good one for you. Let's talk about it. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. The world of boxing, buzzing off a big fight. Ryan Garcia losing to Gervonta Davis, and it was a brilliant build-up. Everybody was talking about it, and still are. Now, Showtime dropped their all-access epilogue. I will put the link in the description. All I ask, if you use my link and you watched it because of me, because I'm telling you on free YouTube, just put @BOXINGEGO sent me in the comments. So watch it. It's free on YouTube, or you can watch it on Showtime tonight and watch the epilogue and leave that comment @BOXINGEGO sent me and pay it forward to the channel. Now, the topic of Ryan Garcia, did he quit in the Gervonta Davis fight or did he not quit, has been a contemptuous one. And I told you my thoughts. I'm always on the front line. I'm the best in the business. When I did the watch party, the Boxing Ego watch party that I created for you guys, it was in real time. I wasn't privy to the outcome or the results of the fight. Pick Tank by stoppage, rounds 7 through 9. He got it done in round 7, body shot, voila. Now, I went on record with my video saying that I believe Ryan Garcia quit. I was the first person to say it because I'm saying it live in a Boxing Ego watch party. A lot of people agreed with me, you know, as is usually the case, but there are some naysayers, there are some detractors who felt otherwise. Now with Showtime releasing the all-access epilogue, you heard a mic'd up Ryan Garcia, and he just told you out his own words, I didn't want to continue because of my rib. And if you have been following the channel, you know that allegedly there was some sort of spy or mole in Ryan Garcia's camp who leaked out information that they hurt or stopped Ryan Garcia to the body. Ryan Garcia joined a live that Tank Davis and Kai Cenat were doing, and he completely denied these claims. He says, on my life, I was not stopped, you know, in sparring. Roll the clip.
Face, bro. I know you don't want to do that, bro. You look like Barry Allen.
Yo.
I am Barry Allen from the Flash.
You didn't get stopped in the gym?
No, I didn't.
You didn't get stopped in the gym?
Nah.
Cap.
On my life, I didn't. On my life, I didn't.
So you didn't get stopped recently in the gym?
No, I didn't. No.
He's lying.
Did you get knocked out by Russian in Floyd's gym? Didn't they say that you got knocked out cold?
No.
No, you didn't?
No.
Yeah, you did.
No.
They told me that. Yes, they did.
No, I didn't.
You got knocked out cold by Russian.
Only hurt
You got knocked out cold. How old was I? How old was I when I started?
You trash
17, 18?
You trash.
Okay, well, you're going to get me now. You're going to get the version of me now.
Okay.
Just know that.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. And when you get knocked out by me, I don't want to hear you talk nothing.
Yo, he's not getting knocked out, homie.
What?
He's not getting knocked out.
I'm not even talking to you.
You. I'm talking like that. What's up? Put anybody you want against me. Matter of fact, on this fight, I'm banning my whole crib. I'm banning my social security number. I'm banning my birth certificate. I'm banning everything on this. I'm banning my life.
You're gonna be homeless.
So you guys heard on that live just before Gervonta Davis Ryan Garcia fight week, Ryan Garcia says, I put that on my life. On my life, I didn't get stopped. So now you have this Mongolian undefeated boxer who came out and said, oh, Ryan, I'm sorry for your mother, or whatever he was saying. He said, I stopped you in sparring, or I'm sorry I hurt you. Are you okay? And now the rye-bred Ryan Garcia groupies are trying to use this to rewrite history. Doesn't work like that. Ryan accepted the fight with the weight stipulations, the rehydration clause. He knew what weight. He entered the fight in whatever condition he entered the fight. That's on him and his team. They talk, you know, mostly Ryan Garcia, Oscar, B-Hop. They talked their talk, and he came up short. We're not going to make excuses and pander to this, oh, it wasn't a fair fight, and Ryan had a rib injury. And to end the conversation of did Ryan Garcia quit, I mean, he said out of his own words, out of his own mouth, I did not want to continue. So for the few that came for me, Ego, the king of boxing talk, the Elohim, the God of this boxing talk, I rest my case. Ryan said it out of his own mouth that I did not want to continue, which would infer that he had the ability to stand up and continue, but he knew what was coming next if he stood up, and it was going to get brutal and it was going to get a lot worse. So he was content and reserved to remain on one knee like he's proposing to his girl, like he Colin Kaepernick and Tim Tebow, and sit there and get counted out. The reason why, see, and again, there was some people, they were like, oh, you don't know, it's a body shot. You don't know what it feels like. You don't know what I've been through. And the reason, I don't just throw out labels and say, oh, this fighter quits. I respect the fighters. I respect guys and boxers that lace him up. However, the reason why I said he quit, because he stood there on bended knee like he Boyz II Men, down on bended knee. And he was obviously clear-eyed. I never doubted he was in pain, which I'll get to in a second. And as soon as the ref said 10, he immediately stood up. So to me, it looked like he could fight through it and stand up, but he knew he was not in any condition to beat Tank from that point on, and he was losing the fight, and he'd already got dropped in the fight in the second round, and he knew he was going to be a highlight reel and or a meme if he stood up, because he got the wind knocked out of him with a vicious surgically placed body shot. But again, all that comes with the game. Some guys would know that same thing. Guys have broken jaws in orbital, and they know what they're going into, and they do it the samurai way to the point where they're going to go out on their shield, you know, because really, based on how he took the knee and stuff like that, it's not like a bunch of punches would have needed to land. If the ref seen a couple more punches, then he would have likely stopped the fight anyway. But Ryan staying and maintaining that position on the ground, that was just waving the white flag, which is basically quitting. In the words of Bloodsport, in the Kumite, you got Gervonta Davis from Baltimore, and he's Frank Dukes. Like, put up your Dukes, right? He made Ryan Garcia, after all that talk, he made Ryan Garcia say, Mate, say it, say it, say it. And he mate'd him, and he didn't want to get up. So for all the people that said, oh, he didn't quit, you heard it out of his own mouth. I didn't want to continue because he knew the end was near if he stood up. Boom. I'm the best in the business. You know, credit to Ryan Garcia for trying. We'll see what's next. Gervonta Davis is a superstar, and I'm the best in the business. And I'm out.